Um, I have to win, bro. I can't I can't be in this situation forever. Today it's May 1st, 2024. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this. Uh Probably gonna keep it raw footage, but I made another video. I didn't even upload that one. I don't know if I will. It was kind of distorted when it came to my thought process. But bro, I have to succeed. Succeed in what? In music. I cannot I don't even want to be alive anymore if I can't succeed in music. You know, and I know a lot of people may have made the same statement, but once I relay what I've been through, not saying I'm better than the next person or that I deserve it more than anyone else. But it really comes down to what you're willing to sacrifice and also having a plan. You know, I've been making music, I've been rapping since 2012. I've been taking it serious since 2017. That's when I released my album Gleam. And I'm going to re-record and remaster it soon. And you know, you go online and you listen to all these individuals, you're sitting there in your room, Googling, YouTube searching, how do I become the next big artist? How do I become a successful musician? How do I build a fan base? And they always repeat the same regurgitated garbage. They're like, be consistent, collab, uh, be unique, be yourself, uh, expose yourself to different people and communities. At the end of the day, bro, you a business. Okay, once I learned, it took me so many years to just sit down and to realize, bro, it's a business, you know? And once I did that, once I realized that and I shifted my mindset from being an artist to being a business, now that doesn't mean to, you know, get rid of your artistic ability, but what it means is that you have to promote your shit, point blank, period. And when I sat down, this was when I had my apartment. I was sitting down in my apartment and I was like, bro, at the end of the day, you're a business. You know what I mean? Now think about it like this. Does a business, like, try and imagine, try and add the same principles to a business, right? There's a lot of great content out there. There's someone named Myron Gold Goldstein, Myron Goldstein. I've been watching him for a while. I would say about a year and some change now. There's Wesley Virgin. Um, you know, he's more on the, when it comes to mindset stuff. There's a lot of self-improvement stuff out there, but let me stay focused on the music real fast. Bro, I was the most consistent you could be when it came to creating. When it comes to, they're like, work on your craft, be talented. Bro, at the end of the day, you're a business. You have to promote your shit. You can have the best product out there. If no one knows it exists, it doesn't mean shit. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you could be the most talented artist You can have the best burger. You can have the best fries, the best pizza. If no one knows it exists, is it really the best? Or is it even real? It's just fantasy at that point. You know what I mean? So once I learned that and I started shifting my mindset, I'm like, okay, you know, because think about it like this. You're probably more consistent than some of these huge artists, yet these huge artists have 10, 100, 10,000 times the fans you have. Why is that? Because they're marketing themselves. They're posting on TikTok. Now, here's the thing. Even with that, you go on YouTube, you're like, okay, how do I grow? How do I grow? People are like, yeah, go on TikTok, Instagram Reels. Not saying those are not good forms of promoting yourself. They are. They're valid ways to market yourself. But you're relying too much on chance. Too much on chance. Imagine if McDonald's, when I started thinking like this, and it changed everything. Imagine if McDonald's whole way of getting customers was just posting TikToks. What? No, that's not going to work, obviously. What is something that every single company, every brand that's huge, right, is doing? Ads. Ads. The thing that everybody fucking hates, all of the companies are doing. You got ad blocker right now. But guess what? That doesn't stop McDonald's from running ads, Burger King from running ads, Apple from running ads, Best Buy from running ads. You see, I realized I'm not competing with Drake, with Kendrick, with J. Cole, with Kanye, with these huge artists. I'm competing with Google. I'm competing with Facebook, and I'm using Facebook to compete with Facebook. I'm competing with YouTube, TikTok, Apple. I'm competing with all of these different companies for what? Your attention. And once I realized that, I was like, oh my God, I have to win now. I have to win. Because now, no longer am I thinking like, okay, I'm an artist, I'm a talented artist, I have this product, I have this amazing music that I want people to listen to, of course. But what I realized is, at the end of the day, you're a brand, you're a company, you're an individual. People may not fuck with you for your music, but they most likely will respect you if you have a great story. And oh boy, I have that already. My story, my journey, it's not even, I don't even like to use the word story because it implies that it could be fiction. The journey. You know what I mean? The only part that's missing from my journey is the come up. And once I express it, once I lay it out, I'm going to keep posting videos. The fuck is that? I don't know what the fuck that is. Hold on. What the fuck was that? Anyway, I lost my train of thought. I'm going to keep posting videos. I'm going to lay out my story. But just so you have an idea of who I am, my name's Edmund Lewis Toussaint. I go by E-Money Ocean. I've been rapping since 2012. I got serious in 2017. It's 2024. I dropped my first album in 2017. I moved from New Jersey down here to Florida, in Orlando, for school. I never really wanted to go to school, but, you know, by the pressure of family as well as not having not having a true clear of direction, um, you know, I was in a way suggested, I guess you can say, to go to school, right? And I'm trying to get some light action, some Twilight action. um, Fuck it. Basically, I moved down from New Jersey down here to Florida, Orlando, and I went to college. I graduated. I went for computer animation, you know. But after I graduated, I couldn't land a job. And, you know, while I was a student in college, I didn't have a car. I didn't have um, a bike at the time. I was walking 1 hour and 20 minutes to and from my apartment. Now, the school I went to, I'll go into that at a later time. It's not a traditional school. If you know, you may already know. So they don't have any dorms. Had to get an apartment. Used financial aid, federal and private loans to cover everything, right? So Sally Mae on my ass. Pause. No Diddy. Sally Mae is on my ass, bro. And Sally Mae is on my ass. So basically what happened was I was walking 1 hour and 20 minutes to and from my apartment that was covered with financial aid, federal and private. So, but at the same time, I wasn't bringing any income. Why? Because I was focused on school, and my school's not a traditional school, so it's very difficult to work. Now, eventually, I did get a job a few months out from graduating, right? But obviously, it wasn't in the industry that I was looking for. So, make a long story short, I was walking 1 hour and 20 minutes. That's one way from my apartment to my job, to my school. And then I would have to walk 1 hour and 20 minutes back. And, you know, that walk was a long ass walk. I did that for over 3 years, damn near five days a week, you know. And around this time, it was like before I moved down here, my sophomore year, I went vegan. So, like, I lost a whole bunch of weight when I did that because I crash dieted. But make a long story short, you know, I moved down here. I didn't have a car, didn't have a bike, didn't even know how to ride a bike. I was walking 1 hour and 20 minutes. After I finished graduating, I was working 2 jobs. I was working at Dollar General, and I was working at Interlochen Country Club. I'm still there, right? I work there on the weekends now, but at the time I was doing about 36 hours a week. And then at Dollar General, I would work 2 days a week, 7 hours. So I would do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then Tuesday and Thursday, I worked at Dollar General. And I worked at both jobs. So the golf course, if you know you work course maintenance, you got to wake up early as hell in the morning. I would clock in at 5:15. Still do on the weekends, right? And we would get out about, if it was a full day shift, we'd get out about 1 something, like 1:30 or so. And sorry, I'm just thinking about it. I was doing that for a little bit, but I had the weekends off. So I had Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, which was working with me because I had some days off, right? Well, that didn't last long because after I graduated college, Sally Mae knocking on my door like, yo, you gotta make these fucking payments. $600 a fucking month. Keep in mind, I just started working. So now I gotta worry about rent, right? I wasn't worrying about rent while I was in college because financial aid was covering that. Now that I graduated, I gotta worry about that fucking rent. So I had to get another job. Now I'm working 3 fucking jobs. I'm working at LA Fitness on the weekends, right? Because they can only give you a certain amount of, they only want to give you a certain amount of hours, right? So I'm working at LA Fitness, I'm working at Dollar General, and I'm working at Interlochen Country Club. All blue collar jobs, keep in mind. And you're probably like, Emin, why didn't you just, get a better job? Boy, I was looking. I had to, all my life, I had to apply to over 300 jobs within those, like, first year, right? And I was on LinkedIn like a motherfucker. I was working probably, now this is before the pandemic. This was right around it, actually. But this is right before, like, shit really got crazy because I graduated February 2020, right? So I would say I started working there, and then they started giving me, the gym started giving me more hours after, because, everything shut down. So I lost my job at the gym for about 2 months or a month and a half. And then, yeah, I think it was 2 months, and then I got my job back. And then they was giving me more hours. But I was working about 70 hours a week, only bringing in 2,200. Now, that sounds crazy, but again, this was before shit really got crazy with this whole COVID and the pandemic and the inflation and the whole nine, right? Because Dollar General was still paying like $8.35. Now, 2024, they starting them out at like $12, $11. I don't care if you got to get another fucking job. I just told you I was working 3 jobs. You got to do what you got to do. I don't care if you got to live in your car. Now, listen, know who you are, know your limits. But depending on how bad you want it, shit. I'm telling you, once I lay out my whole story, not even story, journey, once I inform you about my journey, and shit, if I make it, it'll be a blessing. But listen, you really have to market your stuff. Because if you don't market your stuff, you won't go nowhere. Literally, that's the number one thing. Remember, you're a brand. You're no longer just an artist. You're a brand. You need to market your music so people can know who you are. Because there's a lot of people that aren't fucking talented as you, or that are making worse music than you. But guess what? They're making more money than you. And it has nothing to do with your talent. So this is what you need to do. After watching this video, go to YouTube, right? Go to Andrew Southworth's channel. Get the basic idea of marketing your music on Spotify, right? Using Google, Facebook ads. I'm telling you, it's a gold mine. Do that, right? Now, don't stop there. Learn more about... Now, if you're very, very, very novice, this is like your first time learning about music. If you're a rapper like me, there's Busy Work Beats. There's Justin Amoe. There's the Wave Man. I forgot the name of his channel. There's a whole bunch of creators out there that you can learn so much for free. You know what I mean? Just the basics. And honestly, like me, I don't mix my own music anymore. I go to a professional. But I go to the professional. I don't even really go. I just like, yo, we communicate online. You can find great people on Fiverr, bro. Go to Fiverr. Hire someone. If they do a great job, shit, y'all locked in. Remember, market your music. You need to get $300, right? To promote your music via Facebook ads and YouTube ads and such. Now, watch a tutorial. Learn. Don't just get $300. Be like, oh, I'm going to just do what Edmund said, what E-Money Ocean said. I'm going to put $300 to my music. If this shit don't work, then this marketing shit don't work. No, you need to learn from the people that are actually doing it. Andrew's doing it, right? He has a course that does it. That's literally what's giving me hope and what's allowing me to be like, oh, this shit's possible, right? There's another person, Nick D, right? NIC space D. Nick D, he's an independent artist, right? Making hella money off of Spotify. What makes Spotify so significant is 2 things. Now, they did make some changes, but every time someone plays your song, you're getting paid, right? Unlike YouTube, how they have so many different, not so many, but they have different requirements now to be monetized. Because YouTube used to be every view you would get, if you're monetized, right? You're getting money, right? Now, of course, Spotify's slightly different depending on where the stream's coming from. If it's from an account that's from Brazil versus an account from the UK, if they have a family plan, if they have a premium plan, all that BS. But at the end of the day, the foundation is every time someone plays your song, and it's about what, 10 or 30 seconds? Yeah, 31 seconds, you getting paid. That's all you need to remember, right? Now, I'm not telling you to go to playlisting and do all that goofy shit, or buy streams and do all that goofy shit. Trust me, that shit does not work. I know from experience, bro. That shit does not work. You're going to look goofy, and then you're going to be doing a whole lot of shit trying to fix it. Go to Andrew Southworth. Learn about meta ads. Learn how to market your music the right way. Remember, you're a brand. You're a company. Don't look at yourself like someone who's going to be an artist and just trying to get their name out there. You're a business. What's the product you're selling? Your amazing music. And guess what? There's an audience out there for everyone. You got to find your audience. Remember, you're a business, bro. I want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody win, you know? And the thing is, not everybody's going to win. But the people that are meant to win will win. And I think you're one of them. I know I'm going to be one of them. So that's it, man. Learn about meta ads. You have to market your music. I would say $300. That's how you build a fan base. Even if you're promoting your music on SoundCloud, say you don't have DistroKid or CD Baby or whatever, or TuneCore, whatever, you don't have your music on any of those with the partners and on DSPs, at least market your music, you know what I mean? On SoundCloud, YouTube, try and build a fan base. Because you're not going to build a fan base just uploading random tracks to SoundCloud and to YouTube hoping for the best. That shit is dead, bro. That shit is dead. So, you got to market your music. You have to market your music. My suggestion is put $300 to, even if you do $100, bro, you'll still see more results than you don't put in no money, you know? So put that shit towards your music and really make something happen, bro. All right. So yeah, make something happen. I'll see you at the top.